Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of Meet the Rams. Here to my right is senior outfielder Alyssa Bates, and to her right is our softball head coach Shannon Gower. How are y'all doing today?
We're doing well.
I'm doing good.
Good, glad to hear it. So Shannon, first question to you. You're 7-9 on the season so far. Kind of take us into how the season's gone for you so far. Obviously a lot of ups and downs, win streaks, lose streaks, whatever. What's it been like for y'all so far?
Same thing. We have a really new group trying to kind of still figure out some things. We have more kids this year. And so, we just got finished coming from OPSU and was hopeful to have a 4-0, leaving there, and it didn't go in our favor. And, now we just have to kind of work through some things this week and get ready for the next series. So we're straight conference play, so we just kind of have to bounce back.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you just mentioned, so like this past weekend you go 1-3 against Oklahoma Panhandle State. The weekend before you played Langston, go 4-0. Obviously 2 completely different outcomes. Not like one what you want, one what you don't. So kind of give some insight into what you think the conference is going to look like kind of going forward and what like might shake out.
It's really, you have an idea in your mind, you know what I mean, of where you feel like you stand, and then you just never know what's going to happen. Who's going to show up to play. Our pitchers could be off, our defense could be off, our offense could be off, you know what I mean? Or the other opponent pitching could be off. So you really just kind of show up to play no matter what. So it doesn't matter who we play against. Like we come in with the mindset of playing to win, and that's a mentality regardless of whoever, like Southwest Christian, Nelson, any of them, wherever they stand in the conference, we show up, play to win. So
last week, Haley De La Rosa won the SAC Player of the Week. So what can you kind of tell us about how she's been an impact on your team so far, and Alyssa, kind of you as well? Like, what's it been like having her as a teammate?
So for us, Haley's young. She's a sophomore. She's a lefty. She's quick on the bases. Seeing her get Player of the Week, it's been a while since we've gotten a Player of the Week recognition, and so it's really awesome to see like Tex West on there. But she sets a tone for us offensively, you know what I mean? So if she can get on base, we can either steal her, then the next person can bunt her, and then most likely she's going to score. So when she sets the tone, we're most likely going to get a run in. So she's done a good job.
Yeah, exactly what she said. And it's great being in the outfield with her. I know if I'm unable to get to something, then she's probably going to be able to get to it. It's nice having outfielders that that have your back, and having that backup also offensively as well.
Absolutely. So Alyssa, it's your 3rd year here with the program and everything. So kind of take us into your journey so far, like what it's like been here and playing for Coach Gower.
It's been great so far. This is my 3rd school. I started off at a NCAA D3 and then went JUCO and then came here. I love the atmosphere. I love the coaching staff. I love the mindset of person over player. It's very much a breath of fresh air almost. Yes, winning is important, but it's also growing you as an individual as well. So that's my favorite thing about this program.
Yeah, absolutely. So on the season, you've got a 250 average through 8 games that you've played so far, but you've got a new career high in slugging, which is 375, and a new career high in OBP at 3,300. So just take us into what's been different this season compared to the seasons prior.
Probably my mindset. I came from a small school, and you hear the same names over and over again. I used to be big about what accolades I would get or stuff like that. I really changed my mindset. It's my last year, so I've always had the mindset of every second on the field is a blessing from God. But this year, it's very much, I don't care about the accolades. I just care about making this year my best year, and being the example that the younger athletes and the newer ones need. So
yeah, absolutely. So Shannon, kind of back to you. We talked about the conference and everything and how it might shape up and whatnot. So as it stands right now, you guys are kind of in the middle of the pack of like batting, pitching, fielding, everything. So where have you seen some really great things happen for your team so far, and where can you guys look for some improvement?
I think I'll just stand true to like what I've seen for a long time. It's the chemistry. The chemistry of the team seems solid, and that to me is ultimately what's going to get us through the hard times. I feel like we have a strong core of passionate kids that literally want to be here, are buying into the program, want to win, are backing each other up, so that win or lose is going to take us to the next step. It's going to be able to help us recover from adversity. So I would say those are the key things that I feel most proud of as a coach. You know what I mean? The thing is I can look at my team and I'm not being biased. Maybe I am. I feel like we're good, but we make mistakes sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of just getting them to understand to recover from failure and not let it override you mentally. And I think that's the thing that sometimes we're battling right now defensively, maybe even on the mound offensively, is it's just a battle within, ourselves that we have to kind of punch through.
Mm-hmm. And Alyssa, back to you. We talked a little bit about your matchup against OPSU. Not the result you wanted, obviously, we talked about earlier. What is your role as a veteran in kind of helping your teammates kind of get over that hump of like oh, dang, we lost, but like, hey, got to get out of it, got to get ready for next weekend. Like, what does that process look like for y'all?
It's more about staying positive. It's learning to drop the last game or the last series and just completely restarting. It's all about resetting. Because the game is a game of failure, and it's a very mental game that a lot of people probably don't realize unless you're watching it or you're in it. So it's all about that reset and just reminding them that and staying on a positive high note and not letting them see me get down.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. So you guys play Wesleyan Baptist this weekend in a 4-game series, 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday. Kind of take us into, for both y'all's perspective, like what's that matchup going to look like? Where are some things that you guys feel like you can capitalize, things that you might struggle with, but like looking to kind of improve on, things like that?
So for me, and obviously the returners, like the newcomers don't know, you know what I'm saying? But last time we went to Wesleyan, we had a bad series there, so I'm hoping we kind of have a chip on our shoulder, and really show them the program that we are. But they're a scrappy team, so we have to play our A game because they will capitalize. They're scrappy, they hit the ball, they make good plays, things of that nature. So it's not someone that we can just kind of lay low on. Mm-hmm. So they've done a good job for just their second year. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, I think a lot of us went into it. Well, the returners last year kind of went into it like it's their first year. They they surprised us. I know they surprised me. I didn't expect it. But I think as long as we go in with the same hunger, like she said, the returners, I know I have a chip on my shoulder from it. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Shannon, just I know something you guys have implemented here recently is like tailgating for your events and whatnot, or for your games on the weekends. So kind of take us into inspiration behind that, and like how has it helped kind of getting a crowd more to come to y'all's games and everything?
Just want a family, wholesome atmosphere, and it's been really cool to see. Like we've only done 2, so the first one it was really, really cold, and they were troopers. And then we have a grill master, it's RJ, and the food's been amazing. Just because at the end of the day, it's not just about the players, it's also about the parents. Like it's a close knit group, and so it's been cool to see the parents kind of coordinate together and just communicate and just come together as one, because we are all one. So I feel like it's just going to get bigger and bigger from here.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that.
Yeah.
So, by the way, it's great food. So, in case y'all want to come out and come check it out, it's awesome. So you like I said, they're on. Sorry, they're on the weekends, right? Like
yes.
It's so it's every Saturday game if there's a Saturday.
Yes.
And so on and so forth. So yeah, y'all come check it out. It's great. It's awesome. So Alyssa, I typically end these interviews with a random question, like a surprise question, just to have fun. Obviously, I'm not going to ask you first because that's not fair to you since you just being here the first time. So Shannon, I'll start with you.
Right.
But what is a movie that you can sit down and watch over and over and over and over and never get tired of it, and why?
Ooh, I don't know if I have a movie. Can I do like a series?
That's fine.
I don't know. I feel like I could watch like Friday Night Lights over and over and over again, just because it's sports related. It's a coach that like is trying to like just get through to his kids, and loves his kids, and wants to see them successful in the game and in life. And I mean, I feel like I can relate because I might not be that expressive with it, but that's ultimately what I want for our athletes. So I feel like I could watch that because it's also, he's motivating, you know what I mean? And the inspiration of the players is motivating. So, yeah.
Oh, man. I don't, movie. My brain just totally forgot movies. Can I do a TV show?
Sure.
TV show?
That's
okay.
fine.
Oddly enough, it's an animated series, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've watched it since I was like 8, so I don't know. It's like a comfort show. I just watch it, and I can watch probably the whole series in like 3 days, or I can put it on to fall asleep. So, yeah.
What about The Legend of Korra?
No?
Okay.
I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
It's all good. It's a great show, by the way. So yeah, if you
It
ever have
is.
the chance to watch it, it is worth watching. Avatar's
Okay.
awesome. So there you go. Well, thank you both so much for your time today. Thank you guys so much for joining us this week. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.